In this program, I am going to show you how to use if else statement to find the greatest of three integers. So I've already written hash include IOStream using namespace standard and int main, and now inside the main function I am going to declare my three integer variables. Let's call them as a, b and c, and all of them are of type integer, hence I have declared them within one statement. Now I will ask the user /n enter the value of a, b and c. So user will have to type the values for a and b and c, and after that I will use the input statement c in a, then c in b and then c in c. Or if you want, you can also club them together like this: c in a, then again input operator b, then again input operator c, and then semicolon. So either you can use this method where we have to take input for each of the variables separately, or you can club the three input statements together like this. So that's up to you. So that is the reason that I have commented this statement, because it's your choice. Anyway, so after this we can just remove this for the time being. Now my goal is to check whether value of a is bigger than b and c. If yes, then a is the greatest integer. Otherwise, if b is bigger than a and c, then b is the greatest integer. Otherwise, c is the greatest integer. So for this purpose we will use multiple conditions, and my first condition is to check if a is bigger than both b and c. So here I will check if a is bigger than b, and I am also checking if a is bigger than c. So that is the reason that I have to use a set of parentheses outside, and then inside I have to check two conditions, that a is bigger than b and a is also bigger than c, and that is the reason I have used logical AND operator here. And here we will type c out and then the value of variable a, and then is the greatest integer. Okay, this is one condition. Similarly, I will check here else if, and this time I will check if b is bigger than both a and c. So here I will type b is greater than a, and then again I will use logical AND operator, because I want to make sure that both these conditions on both sides of logical AND operator are true. So if b is bigger than a and b is also bigger than c, then in that case b, and then again output operator, is the greatest integer. And finally, if both these conditions are not true, that means c is the greatest. So I don't need to mention the two conditions in the last case, and I can simply type here c out and then c, and then here is the greatest integer. So my program is done. Then I will type here return 0, and let's save this program as greatest. Okay, save and execute it and compile and run. So it is saying else if was not declared in this scope. Okay, my mistake is that I have not put a space between else and if. So we must keep that in mind, that else and if must be written separately. Now let's execute it, compile and run, and it will now ask me to enter the values of a, b and c. Let's say I enter here 7, 9 and 11. So it is saying 11 is the greatest integer.